Right, the brass rails we've got here, 2mm by 8mm brass rod. Just want to put a square edge onto that end there, so just clamp it in the vise. Just use an ordinary flat medium file. And it's quite easy to work with brass, it's fairly soft. So I just want to square that edge up. And then we'll offer that onto the drawer side and get a length. Alright, nice foolproof way to get the exact size. Obviously we just need to place that square edge against the end of the drawer side there, and then we just take a pencil and just on that shoulder, so it's not the end where the dovetail is, we just need to mark it against that shoulder line there, and that will give us the exact length. So we'll put that back in the vise now and cut that off. Okay, so here we are back at the vise. We'll just clamp that in there, and just junior hacksaw will cut through that, so just straight on that mark. And that'll give us the length we want. Right, so we'll just again square that edge up, the file, and then what we also want to do is turn it the other way round, and then we just want to put like a rounded edge just on the one end, on the one corner, so that when it slips in the groove and we look at it, we've got a start and a lead in to the drawer groove on the cabinet. So it's just in that we're going like along and twisting the file as we go along. And I don't know whether you can see that, but we're just getting that rounded corner. And the idea of that is when the rod goes into the wood, that rounded corner will stop it snagging when it's guiding in, the drawers going in and out, if you can imagine. And then on top of that also we want to just take off these corners, just to again give it a lead in and take any sharp edges off. And then what we're left with is a nice smooth finish on the end of that brass. The other thing we'll need to do is just on the edge, which is the square edge, not the rounded edge, so the length of that square edge, the bit that's going to go in the groove, again we just want to get the file and put a lead on it, just to enable it to slip into the groove quite easily. So just 2 or 3 strokes with a file, and we'll give that a try in the drawer side and see how we're getting on. Right, so that brass rod's just going to slip into that groove. You can probably just see that, how it goes in there, and you can see that that rounded corner now, look, you see, so you can imagine when the drawer's sliding in and out, that just gives it a lead in and stops it snagging on the cabinet, because sometimes when drawers are going in and out it's quite easy to get a snag there. So that's the idea of that curve. So all I'm going to do with that is just on the bottom edge, what goes in the groove, I'm just going to get a cocktail stick and a bit of glue, and don't need very much, just a few little blobs, because the brass rod is quite tight in that groove. It might even need a little tap to sit it in, but I just get a cocktail stick and just put a few smidgens of glue just along that edge, and make sure you get the right edge. It's not the one with the curve on the top, but the square edge both back and front, and then that will slip in the groove quite nicely. Yeah, that should do it. And then of course that curved edge wants to make sure it goes to the back, and this square edge to the shoulder. Place that in like so, and then it might just need a tap with a mallet, so we'll just do that. Yeah, and that's gone in quite nicely, so we'll just let that glue go off, and then we'll be ready to start assembling the drawers, which we'll do on the next video. So we're almost here with it now, and it's all coming together quite nicely. Okay, Smiling Sam the Woodwork Man, you like what you see, like what you're learning, give us a thumbs up and a like, and if you want to ask any questions, then please feel free to do so. Always happy to help out. Okay, catch you next time.